Getting ready to go live out here. Well, I guess I am live. I don't know. Uh, Getting ready to start forging on a blade, or rather, continue forging on a blade. I had to make a quick run into town. Uh, had to make a quick run into town, and that run was to pick up some more stuff I needed for the house. But oh, lovely. There we go. Oh shit, that was hot. So, there we are. I'm gonna go live until there's no more light. I'm gonna go live until there's no more light. I'm gonna try and get this piece finished. If you have questions or comments, please drop them down there. I will answer as I get to them. Make sure you guys can see the anvil okay, because I'm trying from a different location. Hey, what's going on, Buckeye Blitz? I'm actually working on your blade. Actually, I'm working on one of two. So I'm going to send you pictures, and I'm going to let you decide which one you like better, and that's what I'm going to send you. The steel is just still not hot enough. See, we got 14 viewers. If you guys can drop a like, that really helps me out a lot. And it doesn't cost y'all anything. Yeah, okay, alerta, do, sistema, whatever. I'm just going to call you Kid. Please don't take that personal. Hey kid, how you doing? Whoever dropped that like, I appreciate it. Something ain't right. So, for whatever reason, my forge isn't heating up near as fast as I'd like, but we're going to get there. Thank you for the 3 likes. We got 9 people and only 3 likes. Let's get this going. I apologize for the lighting. I don't have any outside lights here in my shop. I figured the forge would be enough. If it gets too bad, I'll move my camera down in front of my anvil, to where you guys can see a little better. How are things in Santa Cruz? Hey Buckeye, I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator if you don't mind, just so you can kick this alerto do sistema, whatever. If you don't mind, Buckeye, if you will go ahead and kick, hell yeah. I grew up in Marysville, Ohio. Buckeye, if you don't mind, I gave you a wrench. If you can go ahead and get rid of alerta do sistema. Dope. Appreciate it, brother. I don't like scammers. I'm gonna try something. Let's see how it looks over here. Now it looks like we're having a nice, bonfire chat. So this is how I'm gonna keep it. In case anyone is wondering, I don't play these games where hey, there we go. Gotta give him the old hammer. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, like I said, I'm working on your blade. I didn't figure you wanted to have a scammer in your blades chat. Hey, Tigress, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not even going to begin to really try to pronounce that because I would just offend you. I'm not going to do that, but hey, I'm glad you're watching. Guys, if you enjoy what you're watching, share it with a friend. Get them out here, get them involved. Maybe they'll buy a knife, maybe they'll get something they're wanting ordered featured as well, and they'll get to see their stuff being made as well. really properly working on the handle. This blade is fairly important to me because it's a blade I carried while I was in the Marine Corps. It's a blade every Marine ever has carried. Hey, come here. Dog's running around the yard, and he's wanting attention. Big old block-headed pit bull. You know it. Mama's not home right now. I know she's not. So I'm trying to wear many hats. Trying to comfort a dog, trying to make a knife, and trying to make a video. Man, many jobs. Alright, here we go. That's right. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's a tattoo I got several years ago. It says, "Once a Marine, always a Marine." I got that. I got my stupid stamp. Yeah, I'm a Marine. But I just wanted to make sure that you could see I was making your knife and I was getting started on it as soon as possible. Thank you, brother. You said this one's going out to your dad? This is going out to your dad. I think it's only appropriate. You can never go wrong with a knife. The only better thing you could have given him was a gun. Welcome to America. my goal is tonight to have the basic profile, the length, the width, everything I'm wanting for this blade done. Really not a whole lot of shaping on the blade section left to do. That's the way I like it. Now I got to get the handle knocked down. From there, it's really not a lot of work. I've got the handle. I got the handle just about knocked out. Excuse me. I've got the handle just about knocked out. I need to get it thinned out just a little bit. Then I'm going to start working on the blade section. I'm going to try and draw the blade out. It's sitting about 4.5 inches right now, and I'm going to try and get the blade itself drawn out to 8 inches. There's a lot of work there. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of hammer blows, but I think I can do it, and I think it will look really good when I do. Let's see what my daughter's sending me. Alright, so like I said, I want to try and get the blade and handle overall length. I want to try and get that out to 12 inches. Oh man, neither can I. You think you're excited, man? You have no idea. Like I'm a kid I'm a kid at Christmas. It's unreal. I get super excited about this process. I thinned out the blade a little bit more. The next step is to straighten the whole blade out. Get the blade and the handle in line with one another. That won't be terribly difficult. From there, it's just a matter of drawing everything out. That propane forge gets hot, folks. Yeah, my goal for you, bud, is to have this knife done as far as forging goes in the next 24 to 48 hours. From there, it's a matter of I want to make sure everything else is right as well. I'm trying to stretch out my back. Anybody knows anything about bow shooting, I kind of overdid it this week, and I'm paying for it now. 2100 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm standing right now. If I were to stand with my shoulder touching the anvil, my fingertips would touch the forge. If I were to be any closer, I would be really uncomfortable. As it stands, with it being 40 degrees outside, it's uncomfortable, but I can bear it. A lot of summertime videos of me forging. It's too damn hot, and on top of that, you don't want to see me forging shirtless. Damn near 3,000 degrees. So you got to be really careful if you run that. If you run that, you can melt steel. Let it keep cooking because she's getting there. I think I'm going to let this one actually be a rest cycle. Kind of like a tempering cycle. This is to let some of the stress get drawn out of the steel. Hey, we got a new commenter. Buckeye Blitz, if you could help me out here and welcome this individual to the channel, glad to have you. Please subscribe. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. Okay, so I'm going to let this one rest a cycle. The reason for that is very simple. I've been beating the ever-loving brakes off of this steel. If I don't let it rest, I could damage the steel. So we're going to let it come back down to a black temperature, then I'll put it back in the forge. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a cold beverage of some variety. I'm going to say 45 to 3. That ain't a guess, that's what it's gonna be. I don't know if you'll get that reference or not, but one of my favorite movies growing up. If you guys didn't know, I am a part-time hooker. You're giving them more credit than I am. That's what I like to see. Excuse me. So, Blitz, I just want to let you know. There's a quote from the Marine Corps Bible. Military operations on urban terrain. I'm sure your father's familiar with it. I'm overwhelmingly familiar with it. It's my favorite passage from the Marine Corps Bible. When encountering stairways, ladders, stairwells of any variety, and battlefield built-up areas of any variety, the extensive use of high-explosive hand grenades is required. Not suggested. Not, hey, you know, it might be okay if you use hand grenades when you come into an area where you're likely to face combat. Nope. Required. If that does not describe to you the Marine Corps ethos and the way we think and behave and act, I don't know what does. Hey, Cass. Yes, I am. I'm a Marine vet. Spent 2 years, 6 months, 11 days, 11 hours, and a little bit of change in the Marine Corps. I loved every minute of it, but when it was time to go, it was time to go. Just like there's a couple ex-girlfriends I have. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Thank you. Cass, Buckeye Blitz is my admin. He's the one who handles trolls, smartasses, people who can't keep their mouth shut when they need to keep it shut. You know the type. Blue Falcons. He's the one who handles that for me. I got one other one, but he's not here right now. And he's somebody who I respect and admire. So, if at any point in your time you're dealing with somebody on my channel, holler at Buckeye Blitz. If I don't answer, holler at Buckeye Blitz, and he will handle it. I have nothing but the utmost faith in him. And Cass, before you question, yeah, I got my stupid stamp. And there's that as well. Well, I appreciate that, Neutrino. And let me just say, as far as neutrinos go, I really wish I could get to the Large Hadron Collider in Geneva so I could see one for myself with their equipment. That would just be cool. So, I really appreciate that. That's the kindest thing somebody said to me so far. Okay, MVP of next Saturday's game. That's the Team Up North game. I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Cardell Tate. It's either gonna be Tate or it's going to be Smith. I'm calling that now. So yeah, that's my prediction. What's your thoughts, Blitz? Sorry, my arm's cramping up bad. I just thought about that while I'm sitting here like stretching and flexing. People are gonna be like, oh, he's just trying to show off. No, motherfucker, my arm hurts. Yeah, Jeremiah Smith is an absolute beast. But I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Smith or Judkins. If I said something different the first time around, I'm sorry. That's who I was thinking was Judkins. Yeah, Downs is great. I really think it's going to come down to Tate or Jeremiah Smith as far as that game goes. I don't think it's going to be Egbuka. I don't think it's going to be Henderson. I don't think it's going to be Tuimolau. I don't think it's going to be Styles. I really don't. I think it's going to come down to, it's either going to come down to Jeremiah Smith or Cardell Tate. And the reason for that is everybody has their eyes on Smith. Nobody's really watching Tate. So he could have a standout performance next week. I could really see that. He could have a standout performance. And because of that, you can't really discount him. Dude's a fucking monster. And I love it. So I'm here for it. I love it. You'll find no complaints from me. It is getting fucking hot out here. And the air temperature is like 43 degrees. But you get right here, I'm sitting like a foot and a half. Right now, I'm sitting a foot and a half from my forge. And let me tell you, it's hot. I'm sweating my ass off. It may not show, but I'm sweating my ass off. Jesus Christ. Igmanosin, if he does not get penalized in the next game, it's because he didn't fucking play. Like straight up. If Igmanosin doesn't get penalized, it's because he didn't play. I think for tonight, that's all I can do. I just felt my back try to throw out on me, so before I do something that's going to fuck me up for the rest of the week, I'm going to let this sit here and cool off at temperature for the rest of the night. So it's going to sit there and just cool off. Actually, I'm going to put it back in the forge. I'm going to put it back in the forge, and it's going to cool off from the forge temperature down. But I just felt my back say, hey man, fuck you. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for the rest of the night. But Blitz, you got my number, bro. Text me. We'll chat, we'll bullshit. But I can't do it anymore, bro. I'm wore out. I'm tired. After the day I've had, which has just been absolute hell. I can't continue to swing that hammer and hold on to my tongs. So there is that. I'm gonna grab my Coke. I'm gonna spice my Coke up with something, and I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate the likes, everybody. Don't think I don't. I really do. I absolutely 100% appreciate the likes. You guys' likes, comments, those of you who subscribe, that means the absolute world to me. So don't think for half a second, god damn it. Don't think for half a second that if I don't mention you, or I don't see your comment, I don't see your like, I don't see your subscription, don't think I'm ignoring you, please, because that's not the case. I effectively work 2 full-time jobs, one of which is for a company called Sea Arc Boats, and I build the baddest aluminum boats on the market. Straight up, I just do. The boats we build at Sea Arc are absolutely phenomenal. And while I would like to say I make the best knives on the market, I know there are guys who are doing better than me. I'm not stupid. They're great. And there are guys out there making knives better than me who are making more artistic blades than me and who are doing more functionally solid knives than me. But here's the thing, they're not doing it at the same price point. So there's that. As far as my evening goes, I've got my Coke. I've had a couple of cold boys, so I can't complain. Blitz, I've got your materials ordered for the second of these 2 options I'm presenting. The first option I'm presenting is basically going to be a traditional K-bar. I say that it's not going to be leather bound. I'll probably order a walnut handle to go with it, and I will send you a picture of that. And when the material orders for the other knife, or when the material arrives for the next knife, I will send you a picture of the next knife as well. I probably won't film that one. It's going to take me like 20 minutes of forge time. So not enough for me to even really justify turning on the camera. I'll try, but I can't promise I'll remember. I'm just bad at remembering on small stuff like that, because small stuff like that takes me 15-20 minutes. Don't get me wrong, they look great. I mean, they look phenomenal. But as far as a forging video goes, they're just, it's hard to justify spending the time getting my forge ready, getting the camera turned on, forging the knife, coming up with titles, coming up with all that trash. This one, you can see I didn't even put a fucking title on it. I mean, excuse me, folks, I'm going to indulge in a bad habit. But as you can see, I mean, yeah. I'm having a great night, man. I hope you're having a great night. I may hang out and bullshit and chat while I play a couple of video games. Would anybody be interested in that conversation? Because I spiced up my Coke on the way back to the house with something a little spicier than not spicy. So I've got some beers in the other room, but I'm probably not going to indulge in those. Probably going to stick to whatever's in that cup right now. And it's a soda pop with something added to it. PUBG, man. Do you play PUBG? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I probably look a little weird here. Hold on a minute. I look weird with them on too, but okay. So I play PUBG. I play World of Tanks. I play Skyrim. I actually really prefer Skyrim over all of them just because I enjoy the mods. But I can't play my Skyrim on here because that would get shut down with the fucking quickness. Yeah, I can't afford that game. I straight up, I cannot afford that game. I love Skyrim, dude. Skyrim is infinitely modifiable. I love it. It's great. And it allows me to escape to a whole new world. So I'll stop doing that to y'all. I'm trying to learn. There's a song from The Hobbit I've been trying to teach myself by ear on the tin whistle. And I stubbornly refuse to look up the notes for it because I'm trying to learn it by ear so I can become a better tin whistle player. I really should look up the notes for it because I could play it in a day. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'd like to have college football 25 and my system would run it without a problem, but the problem is I really can't justify spending, what is it, like $50, 50, $60 for a video game. I just can't justify it. Oh, shoot. Excuse me. Now, don't get me wrong. I bet you college football 25 is a great game, but it's outside of my budget, man. Granted, if I gave up drinking and I gave up this, dude, I have tried New Vegas. I've tried it and I gave it the ultimate fair shot try because I couldn't stand Fallout before New Vegas. And I swore up, down, left, right, center that I was not going to go into it with like, oh, it's a Fallout game. Like, I wasn't going to go into it like that. I tried so fucking hard to enjoy New Vegas. I just could not enjoy it. I didn't like it, man. I tried so damn hard. I really wanted to like New Vegas. I really did. Because I've got so many friends who play New Vegas. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. Like, I'm going to play New Vegas and I'm going to enjoy it and I'm going to hang out with my friends. Hey, Mango, how's it going, buddy? So, yeah, that was my experience with New Vegas. I tried so fucking hard, man. I think I'm going to go over... Fuck, I don't like any of my goddamn options. Fuck it, I'm going to Milton. You're playing it wrong. Dude, that's like every argument I've heard for all different kinds of things like, Oh, you don't like caviar? You had it served wrong. Oh, you don't like such and such? You did it wrong. Like, I've heard it so many fucking times, man. And don't get me wrong, like as a gamer, I'm willing to admit that New Vegas is put together very well. It really is. As somebody who's been playing video games for the better part of 30 years, New Vegas is put together really well, and from that standpoint, I appreciate it. But for me, the style that I enjoy, I just could not bring myself to enjoy New Vegas no matter how hard I tried. And believe me when I tell you, dude, I really tried. Like, it was. I got a kill already. All right. Yeah, and I got an 8X scope. Oh, you cock. Are you fucking cock? I walked out the door and just got absolutely murked. Yeah, you'll have that on PUBG, man. Sometimes you just walk out and die. Killed one, died once. So, oh well. So, anyways, like I was saying, Blitz, dude. Right now, I'm playing video games. I'm playing PUBG. Sorry, it took me a second because I've been playing Skyrim all day. I'm playing PUBG right now. Just got done in my forge. Uh, oh, hey, that's Yak. Hey, how you doing, man? While me and you may not agree politically as far as whether or not Israel, all that bullshit, me and you may not agree politically where it comes to that. We both like games. That's cool. So, I just got out of the forge. I'm making a knife for Buckeye Blitz, a guy who's been a part of this channel for a very long time. I don't know. I hope Elder Scrolls 6 will be effectively a continuation of Skyrim. I hope it's a built-up continuation of Skyrim. I hope it takes place with more of a Redguard type setting, because we haven't really gotten to see the Redguards featured, and I really would like to see that. So that would be cool. If not the Redguards, maybe elsewhere, that would be cool. I don't know. I haven't been paying that close of attention to it. I really should be, because that's going to be my next major purchase. Elsewhere would be cool. If not elsewhere, then absolutely 100% it needs to be Redguard. Excuse me. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I agree with you 100% there. Bethesda always makes me nervous. But here's the thing. Their initial release will be trash. Get that out of the way. The initial release will be fucking garbage. However, within 6 months, they will have a really good game put out for the players within 6 months of open release. Um, as it stands, the initial release is going to be complete and total dog wash. I probably won't play the initial release even though I'm going to pre-order. I imagine I probably will not play the initial release at all. And if I do, it will be limited. Because I already know as soon as I boot up the game, I'm going to run into bugs, I'm going to run into issues. It's not going to play the way it should. I'm going to be disappointed. I'm not going to like it the way I should like it. And that will bother me. So I probably will not play it near as much as what I do Skyrim. Now, as far as anything else goes, I don't know. I'm hoping that it comes out being absolutely phenomenal and my worries and fears are unfounded and that it becomes a worldwide hit and my worries and fears are just the ramblings of a degenerate that doesn't know. Absolutely, dude. The PS2 market is a million times better. The PS2, PS3 market is a lot better than the current market for PC and PS5 and all that. The market for those games is just much better. And that's coming from I've played a lot of them, dude. With the sole exception being that the newer PS5 games are actually pretty decent. So, as far as that goes, I'll give them their props. The designers and everything like that. Like, the newer games are absolutely pretty good. But the first release of several generations of other games has been complete and total dog wash. So I don't blame folks for not getting new systems because there's no point. Why would you get a new system when the system you currently have is actually better than the one you're gonna buy? Steely! Hey guys, Steely is my other wrench, my other admin, my other moderator. He is my dude. I love him as one can love a brother. Uh-oh, here we go. Steely, you missed out on some forging, bro. Okay, it seems I've missed out on some opponents. So they appear to have gotten away from me. Sacrifices were about to be made, and I've got my dragon off. Okay, well, there's a 4X. Hey, man, Steely, you be safe, man. I love you. When you get in from your drive, please give me a call, man. I really would like to hear from you. I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes. I got some good news, so that's always great. That's right, Steely. Who's going to be the MVP of the Scum game, man? My bet is it's going to be Cardell Tate or it's going to be Smith. I don't think there's any other way around it. I don't think it's going to be on defense. I think it's going to come down to offense as far as MVP goes. I think it's going to be Cardell Tate or Jeremiah Smith. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really could use hearing from you. I know I haven't been active on the Buckeye Blitz channel, and there's reasons for that. And it's nothing like, oh, I hate them now. No, it's nothing like that. Dude, I've been fucking busy. This is the first time my wife's out of town. My kids are out of town. This is my first time to sit down and just really do my shit. Tater Howard. Okay, that's an interesting call. I'm saying Tater Smith, so not far off. Will Howard's going to have to have a banger of a day. He really is. He's going to have to show out. If Howard doesn't show out, I think he needs to be benched. Because he's going up against Scum. And I really think he's going to have to show out. I don't think he has a choice. I don't think he has a choice. If he doesn't show out, I think he needs to be benched. What the fuck? Who the hell is shooting at me? Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Sorry, guys. I was having somebody shoot at me while I was playing my game. And they didn't understand that this is my game. They just inhabit it for a short period of time. Dude, that's fucking dope. Yeah, I saw that and I thought that was hilarious. Like at the time I was like, there's no way in hell it's not gonna happen. And when he said that, that was fucking hilarious. So I was really stoked to see that happen. And I'm now giving prophet status to Ted Ginn because fuck, dude, that's hilarious. I mean, come on, who else could call that shit? Somebody decided to take a shot at me. Or they may be shooting at somebody else. I don't know. Oh, I'm right by the lumber yard. Oh, they might be shooting at somebody else. Really? That's dope, dude. Did you enjoy it? Oh, I imagine the atmosphere was absolutely electric. I think Downs returns one for a touchdown, but I don't think it's as dramatic as it was this week. I think the one Downs returns next week. I think it's just kind of like boring. I think people will be like, really? Like, that's it? I think people next week are going to be really surprised with what they actually feel. Like, don't get me wrong, it's going to be good because we're going to beat the shit out of Michigan. But I don't think it's going to be the same as what it was today. I think the atmosphere next week is going to be kind of lame. I think it's going to be almost borderline boring. Yell at who? Talking about yell at the Buckeyes? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I think you're right. I think people are ready to yell at him, but I think it's going to be a boring game. I think it's going to be another blowout. I think it's going to be boring. Oh, it's coming, dude. It's just a matter of when and how much. I don't know about that, dude. Ask Steely. I make Steel my bitch. So, yeah, I make Steel my bitch. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to say that. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this neurotic bullshit that I call a channel. Uh, Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed a little bit. I know I didn't spend as much time hammering as I would like. That's right, Steely, you came up with it. I'm still waiting on you to get me that logo built out. Make it Steal my bitch. Seeing as that is your username, I don't want to do it without you making it, because that would be your username and that would be kind of weird. So, hopefully you guys are doing good. I appreciate you taking the time out of your days to watch this video. I know it's neurotic. I know it's not on topic at all, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And hopefully next year around Halloween, this will be long enough to do the Jack Sparrow with, so I'll have some beads and shit in it that I forged. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm working on something I think you guys will enjoy. Yeah, anyways, you guys behave. Go Buckeyes. Steely, call me whenever, man. You can call me at fucking midnight. I don't care. If I'm up, I'll answer. Same for you, Blitz, man. You got my number. Steely, you got my number. You guys call me whenever. So, yeah, I'm out of here. You guys behave.